Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afiq Naufal bin Muhammad Rashid. So we are from Group 1, Section 1. We'll explain about the biodegradable food packaging plastic from waste oil. So for the introduction, food plastic packaging is the use of plastic material to store, protect and preserve food products. Plastic packaging is frequently utilized in the food business due to its variety, durability and low cost. It is critical in ensuring food safety, extending shelf life and preventing infection. Although food plastic packaging has some drawbacks and environmental issue when not properly disposed of it leads to plastic waste creation and environmental degradation, posing a hazard to ecosystem and wildlife. Due to technical and economic obstacles, plastic recycling rates are low, resulting in a considerable volume of plastic ending up in landfill and ocean. Food plastic packaging is made from non-renewable resource, which contribute to carbon emission and resource depletion. Concerns have also been raised about the potential health problem linked with specific types of plastic that may contaminate food. Efforts are being made, however, to find sustainable alternative, promote recycling and limit the environmental impact of packaging. The purpose of this study is to make food plastic packaging eco-friendly. Biodegradable food plastic packaging created from waste oil is a more environmentally friendly alternative to traditional plastic packaging. Transesterification is used to transform waste oil such as cooking oil into bio-based polymers such as polyhydroxyalkanoates or polylactic acid. These biodegradable polymers are versatile and can be formed into films, trays or containers. The benefits include reduced dependency on fossil fuel, lower greenhouse gas emission, biodegradability, the development of a circular economy and improved food safety. Infrastructure for proper disposal and recycling remains critical, and current research strive to improve their performance and commercial feasibility. So for the objective to minimize the negative environmental implication associated with the conventional plastic packaging, to design packaging that can naturally break down and degrade over time, either through industrial composting or in natural surrounding, and to ensure that biodegradable food plastic packaging retain the properties required to safeguard and preserve food goods. So for the problem statement, as we can see that we had Ishikawa diagram, mind mapping and stamper technique, which Ishikawa diagram is used to identify the potential cost and effect related to the production of the biodegradable polymer from waste oil for agriculture application. My mapping to explore and organize ideas related to the production process. Stamper utilize the stamper technique to stimulate creative thinking. So below, this is the example of the Ishikawa diagram. For food plastic packaging problem, we had excessive waste generation, overuse of plastic, lack of recycling, improper disposal, health risk, chemical exposure, food spoilage, food poisonous, climate change, carbon footprint, greenhouse gas emission, global warming, and the last one is wildlife and ecosystem impact, ingestion by marine animal, habitat destruction, entanglement. And then this is for the mind mapping, which is for plastic packaging using biodegradable polymer, which had 6 subtopics, which is for pollution, energy consumption, non-biodegradability, landfill disposal, microplastic production, and the last one is chemical leaching. And this is for the scamper method. Scamper method for food packaging using degradable polymer. So we have for combine, adapt, modify, put to another one, eliminate, reverse and substitute.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Adik Hakimi bin Abdul Rahim. My matrix number is DD220057. Now I will presenting to you our creative problem solving for this study. To evaluate the biodegradable polymers from waste oils for food processing application, we can employ the CPS, which is creative problem solving method, and consider the life cycle assessment, which is LCA, as another related method. There are 6 steps to identify to find the solutions. These are steps for creative problem solving of biodegradable food plastic packaging from waste oil. Step 1, identify the goal, wish or challenge, which is objective finding. Our goal is to minimize the negative environmental implication associated with conventional plastic packaging. Step 2, gather data information, which is fact finding. There are 3 cost category for the step, which is environment, materials and method. For environment, the cost details is pollution, landfill disposal and wildlife health risk. For materials, non-biodegradability, limited recycling rates and chemical leaching. For methods is microplastic production and energy consumption. Step 3, clarify the problem, which is problem finding. The production of biodegradable packaging materials can require significant resources and energy. For example, certain bioplastics are derived from agricultural crops. Step 4 is generate ideas. For environment, first, safety conscious. Second, not user-friendly design. And third, lack of information about how to recycle degradable plastic. For materials, first, cost consideration. Second, limited infrastructure for proper disposal. And third, performance and shelf life limitation. For methods, first, promotes recycling and closed loop systems. Second, energy efficiency in production. Third, life cycle assessment and optimization. Fourth, foster collaboration and knowledge sharing. Step 5, select and strengthen solution, which is solution finding. This step, we need to have countermeasure ideas and criteria rating from 1 to 5. Step 6, plan for action, which is acceptance finding. Now I will talk about our life cycle assessment method. For this study, we have about 5 steps. First, disposal or recycling. Second, raw material extraction. Third, manufacturing. Fourth, distribution. And last but not least, our use for this product. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Nazim, and today I will explain about the idea description. The idea revolves around the development and utilization of biodegradable polymers from waste oil for agriculture application. These are created by incorporating recycled materials with excellent biodegradable polymer properties, resulting in durable and environmental friendly products for various agriculture use. Sustainability. The use of waste material in the composite production contributes to the reduction of waste and promotes a circular economy. By utilizing materials that would otherwise end up in the sewer drain, the idea supports sustainability, practice, and resource conservation. Reduce environmental impact. By using waste material and promoting the circular economy, the idea helps reduce the extraction of raw material and the energy consumption associated with their production. This contributes to minimizing the overall environmental impact of agriculture product manufacturing. Originality. The concept of utilizing biodegradable polymers from waste oil for agriculture is innovative and combines multiple advantages. While the use of recycled material is not a new idea, incorporating biodegradable polymers as a key features set the concept apart.
Hello guys, today I'm going to explain about the development process for the biodegradable polymer using waste oil. So we are going to do the food packaging plastic. So the process development is a biodegradable polymers from waste oils, specifically the polyurethanes offer unique chemical properties that can inspire the utilization of recycled waste oil as valuable product. This insight aims to encourage the adoption of recycled, unused waste oils in various applications. So these are the steps below. So first of all, we are using the preparation of the thin degradable polymer. So we extract the raw material to the thin degradable polymer material. And then the second thing is we are using the material for utilize and prepare the thin film. So the third thing is we are using the hydraulic degradation test. So from this test, we can ensure that the thin layer can be degrade in the soil, in the water or not. So step 4 is the soil burial test. So we are using the thin film and bury into the soil so that the material or the polymer can be degrade or not. So from here we have to do the two tests to ensure that the polymer can be degrade or not. So in case the two tests is pass or success, so we are going to the hypothesis for the hydraulic degradation test and the soil burial test. So there are one flow chart for the process development for the product development process. So the first thing is we do the preparation of the thin film degradable polymer. So the second thing, we are using some chemical. For example, we are using the orthoporous acid and hydrogen peroxide. So in case there is no defect, so we can process to the next step. If we have any defect or anything, so we have to repeat the same process, I mean the previous process. So in case there is no defect, we go to the next thing, that is mixed with cross-link agent. So we are using the dipenylmethane disolicate. So that is one kind of chemical that we make the cross-link agent. So the process will be fine. So in case there is no defect, we can proceed to the next step. So we are doing the mold preparation. So the mold preparation is usually we are using for durability and the tensile for the material. So we can check the strength and the durability of the material. So we are using the UV accelerated methylometer HIDA international equipment. So that process is using the UV radiation to make the polymer much better and stronger. So the step is we are using expose the sample to the UV radiation, and there is no defect. So we can go to the next process, that is a hydraulic degradation test. So as I previously said, the degradation test is using the water, whether the polymer can be extracted inside or not. So we immerse the thin film sample in the basic aqueous solution such as distilled water. So suppose the polymer must be immersed inside the water. So in case there is no defect, we can process to the soil burial test. So we are using the soil burial test such as any garden soil. So we can bury the thin film inside the soil so that we can check whether the polymer can be degraded or not. So we can test by using the weight scale. So in case the weight loss evaluated at 10 days interval, so it means there's a yes. So there is no defect, so we can go to the hypothesis for the hydraulic test and soil burial test. And then we can finalize with the result and conclusion, and we can use that material for the food packaging process and many things. Thank you, and that's all from today.
Business, finance, and marketing plan. The market and commercial potential for biodegradable polymers using waste oils for agriculture application can be assessed by considering several factors, including the demand for sustainability materials, the target market, and the financial plan. The commercial potential for biodegradable polymers derived from waste oil is significant and promising. Biodegradable polymers, also known as bioplastic, are attracting increasing attention due to their environmental friendly properties compared to the traditional petroleum-based plastic. This is our financial plan. Waste oils, we can't determine the price because we can get free waste oils. For stretch-based material, the price is around RM4 to 7 ringgit, and for heat transfer machine, the price is around RM15,000. For UV accelerator, the price is RM20,000, and for tensile machine, the price is 30,000 ringgit.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Cik Muhammad Nakib bin Cik Baru. My material number is DD220065. So now I will present conclusion. Thin film of renewable polymer were developed to assess their stability against bio, thermal and hydro-induced deterioration. The percentage weight loss of biopolymer in compost medium are more than in peat soil due to various microorganisms such as cladosporium. The pH of the biodegradation medium remained constant at around 7 for compost soil, whereas after 50 days of degradation, the pH of the peat soil approached neutral at 4.19, while the initial pH of water near neutral is gradually dropped to slightly acid and end at 4.30, revealing an important result that the medium acid pH convert to neutral, which bodes well for agricultural uses. The thermal breakdown of biopolymer revealed that they are least stable at high temperature up to 200 Celsius. The change in the FTIR spectrum show that thermal breakdown of the thin film affected the chemical structure of the biopolymer. More polymer chain section is indicated by a higher compute carbonyl index (CI). A visual examination demonstrates polymer fading and even identified deterioration as the formation of holes and splits. That's all from our group. Thank you.